What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Irish Airlines, and today we're back with another real flight simulator video where we're going to be covering the latest update to Real Flight Simulator. It's been so long since I've been on this simulator that I'm not going to lie, for about half an hour before recording this I had to practice because I even forgot you had to turn on the engines. That's how long it's been, I know. If you missed my last video, I covered why I disappeared off YouTube, but we're back. But yeah, the update worked on the A330's nose. This is something Rortos have been doing since the release of this simulator. They just have a thing about noses. I did try to contact here in the air. His link to the channel will be below, but he wasn't available on Discord. I basically wanted to get a picture of the old nose compared to the new nose, and he uploads RFS content consistently. Link to his channel, as I said, will be below if you want to check him out, but unfortunately he wasn't available. So I went back to a really old upload of mine and took screenshots of the previous nose. Kinda looks like a clown's nose. It's a little bit round. Now it's pointy. And that's basically what the rework was. They unrounded the nose and made it pointy. It does look a bit more realistic, I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite happy with the nose of the aircraft now. As I said, it doesn't need to be that round. It just doesn't have to be that round. I don't know why Rortos have a problem with noses. Most of their reworks are on the cockpit or noses, but either way, I think they've done a good job here. The main addition with this update is that of the Tupolev Tu-154M. I absolutely butchered the name of this aircraft, but there you go. I had to type it in on YouTube so he remembered because I kept calling it a Tupolev Tu-1. Basically, I kept getting confused, but basically it's a Russian aircraft, 3 engines. I really like it. I did wonder why the cockpit was blue, and I had to look it up to make sure, was it actually blue? And it is. So based on what I've looked at, it's pretty accurate. I'm really happy. My main thing with all these updates, apart from the aircraft model, is how well the cockpit looks, which I think a lot of simulators tend to almost forget about at times when they update it. They work on the aircraft model, which is important, and just kind of put the cockpit to the side. But based on what I've seen, it's fairly realistic and similar to what is seen in real life. I'm going to be taking off from Heathrow's Airport, and I'm basically going to do a loop around it and land. So I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the engines. So yeah, I'm really happy with the sound of these engines for one simple reason. It sounds different. There's a different sound to these engines than there are to the rest of the planes, and that's something I have been waiting for Rortos to do for so long, because so many of the engines sound the same, for the jets anyway. Obviously the Cessna and stuff sounds different, but for the jets it seems to be a rinse and repeat, copy and paste for the sounds. Whereas the sounds on this aircraft are completely different to the rest, and I really like it. I actually really like the model of this aircraft too. I think they've done a pretty good job on it. I know there's a few people in my Discord that primarily play X-Plane and Infinite Flight, and they're going to diss it either way, but I started my channel out in RFS, and to see where they've come from to where they're at now, it's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. So overall, I'm happy with the aircraft. I really thought that was cool. Actually, the FMS was in the center console of the cockpit. I wanted to point that out because I haven't seen that before. Usually it's down by the throttle. So either way, I thought that was cool. The cockpit's really cool, and now we're landing again. I don't know what people want to see. If you want to see more RFS, let me know. I'm sure you do, because I started my channel out on it. X-Plane will be making a return, and Aerofly of course is here to stay. I just won't be uploading it too often because it doesn't seem to do great, but there's some exciting X-Plane content coming up, so if you want to see more of that, slap that big red button down below. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this update. I've got the subscription for a month now, so expect a couple more videos of RFS. My only complaint is the physics on RFS seems so stiff, and I don't know if this is because I'm so used to Aerofly and X-Plane now, but that landing took me 2 attempts, primarily because I went off course on the first one and actually couldn't correct the flight path because I was almost rolling off my chair trying to turn my phone to turn the aircraft. I don't know if that's new or I just didn't notice it before, but aside from that, I'm really happy with the update. The A330 looks so much better. The new aircraft I really like, again because of the sounds in the cockpit, it's different and I like it. If you haven't already, slap that like button down below. If you want to help out the channel, hit that big red button. And if you really want to help out, slap that notification bell. Guys, at the time of recording this, we are only 15 subscribers away from hitting 600 subscribers. My mind is blown. Thanks for watching.